Last time I showed you how to change the air filter and the pollen filter or cabin filter. This time we're gonna see how you can change the oil and the oil filter on this Audi Q7. This is TNJ Adventures. Like, share, subscribe and comment. I just moved the car a bit forward, and also I placed these pieces of wood. You can see that the garage has a step, and also the driveway is at a bit of an angle. So I wanted to get a slightly better angle here so that I can get underneath the car. You can see that the car, I mean, you cannot see, but you can trust me. The car is in park, also with the parking brake set, and you can also see that I took some additional measures and I placed those wooden pieces around the wheel so that it won't roll. And because the engine was on, I'm gonna leave it off for a bit so that the engine goes back down. One thing you can do is you can open the oil cap and also pull the dipstick out, and this way air gets inside the engine easier, and you can open up the oil sump so that the oil goes down. So truthfully, I don't really know what I have to take apart in the undercarriage in order to get to the oil sump, the oil drain plug. But I'm gonna start with these 4 screws back here, and we'll see what they reveal. So these are 10mm screws. So I believe we might be okay by just taking the front plastic cover off. The drain plug is right here, but it's pretty deep. So there are a few screws in here. I believe there are like 4 or 5 in the front, and a few more here in the back. Like I can see 4. And also 1 more here, so 6. I'm gonna start with these ones, and hopefully we'll go from there. So I guess there are 2, 1 on the bumper and 1 behind here. So these 4 in the middle are different from the others. Okay, that's how it comes off. Nice. Found a 30mm. Okay, someone forgot it here. So then we've got all these. How many? 4. There should have been 8, but 1 tab is broken. And I see 2 of them are longer. Then there's 4 with these, so try to keep them separate. So the issue with the plug is that this one is worn out. You can see it's a T40 normally, but someone screwed it up, and then we bought a new one, but it's different, so it's kind of seeping, and we are going to have to put a new one in it. So then when you're done with that, you change the oil filter right here in the back, and then you put your oil inside here, and that will conclude your oil change. Okay, so after all that trying to find out what the plug needs, we bought another plug. So this is the second plug, and I think it should be the original one. Yeah. So the plug itself wasn't really the issue, but that washer right there had to be a crush type washer, and the other plug that we bought, although we used the VIN number to order it, it was just an aluminum washer, and you know, those crush but not that much. It just goes into the properties of the aluminum, where it's softer and it deforms, but this one is copper, and also it's bent and it's empty on the inside, so when you crush it, the copper closes. I mean, you know, it comes together and it tightens the washer in between the oil sump and the drain plug. So now I'm gonna put back the under tray. That should finalize this whole thing. Of course, I need to take out these two bolts because I put them in so that the air won't take the back under tray off. So not too tight, but tight enough. Two of these screws go into some aluminum block. It's this one and this one. And two of them go just into another plastic bead that has one of those metal inserts to thread into. Okay, so that's all the screws back in. In order to reset the service, you need to go into car right here. And then you go to servicing and checks. Then you go here to service intervals. You can see that due to 200 miles, 1 day, inspection due, whatever. You go to reset oil. And are you sure? I'm sure. And that's it. That's how you reset. And now you should be good for the next 10,000 miles. So although I've reset the oil change notification, I'm still getting the service due notification in the dashboard. And for that one, you can see that's, I believe it's this one, inspection due for 300 miles. That one you need Vacom or something similar that you plug into your OBD2 connector and you reset it from the settings like that. So for that one, it's better to go to a mechanic, or if you have all those tools, you can do it yourself, but those are a bit more expensive to have. But yeah, just to reset the oil service, you go here and you reset it like this. And this should be it for this Audi Q7.